Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys a workout update for Pick 3 of Illinois. Okay, I want to share with you guys how to look at the 317 rundowns when you see horizontal triples and even vertical triples. I have a couple examples, and hopefully this will shed some light on when you see these, what you might want to look out for. Okay, so we're going to start with our first example, September 17th, midday. The hit was 383. Okay, so that's our false triple right there. So when you see a false triple going straight, pay attention to it, okay? So we're going to put it in that 317 rundown. For those that don't know how to count them out, they're very simple. You're going to add each of these numbers down the columns. So for instance, the first column, 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. When you get to your two-digit numbers, only use your ones place. Okay, so just use the 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Just use your 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. Use that 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. You know that you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with. Then you would add 1 all the way down the second column, and add 7 all the way down the third column. Okay? Now, when you see these, you got the 383, you got its mirror version 838. Okay? If you didn't know, basically the rundown are the numbers you would see, and then its mirror versions of that number will repeat down. Okay? So what do I mean by mirror number? Mirror numbers are literally the same number, or they're opposite of each other. So 8 and 3 and 3 and 8, they're the same number. Okay? So 0 could be a 5, or 5 could be a 0. 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1. 2 could be a 7, 7 could be a 2. 3 could be a 8, 8 could be a 3. 4 can be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Okay? So just looking at this, I noticed for Illinois, it could work in other states. Normally, I like to see hits either go across or diagonal, like this 145 can turn into a 159 or 456. Or that 521 could be a 517 or 210. Okay? However, Illinois looks like they're doing something very different. I want to show you the examples. So literally, I want you to stay to your left side. And it could be to the right side. It just depends on how the numbers are flowing. Okay? You probably can do either way. But let me share with you something. So I noticed they like to use the pairs. These will repeat, okay? Either 3883, 3883. As you know, they're like the same thing, right? They like to repeat, okay? So the hit was 183. Now look at this. You got an 831 here and a 381 there, okay? Now if you were to use your mirrors, okay, let me go ahead and just write another one down so you can see. You might want to have chosen that 386 or, your 836, either way. Okay, so you're seeing that, right? They're literally using this, and they're using one of the numbers on top and the bottom. Mostly, I'm looking at them with repeating forms. Okay, so you see those corners, they repeat 831, 381. So you're getting 183. And the hit came out 2 days later, September 19th in the evening. So pay close attention to these. Could let out some really cool hits. Okay, so Illinois, to show you again, on September 22nd, you guys had a hit of 362. Okay, again, you see the false triples in the rundown. It wasn't the actual hit, right? So you got 500055. Now the reason I'm telling you to stay to the left, that's just where I'm noticing, because the next couple of days they use the 05. If you look here on the right side, if you were to use that, is 00 or 55. So I'm noticing they're just a little hotter on the left side, those left side pairs. Okay, hopefully that'll help you condense. And if you see changes, you just change with the pattern. Okay, so let's look at this. So I would have probably chosen 50 See, I would have chosen that 503 or 508, but this is what you have to do. Even though I like for them to repeat, they may not always do that, okay? So again, I like staying to the left side, and I'm going to show you how to compare that in just a minute. So the hit was actually 095. Well, where's our 095? You got the 509, right? Or you could have did 504. You notice that 9 did not repeat itself, okay? So what is that telling you? Maybe when you do these, you want to look at just your left side, top and bottom, okay, to give you a more of a selection, okay? So we'll go ahead and compare that. But did you see how that was? They didn't go 503 or 508, which you could have had. They actually used the middle digit, 509, okay? You could have also mirrored it and did 054. And that hit came out September 22nd evening. Okay, are you starting to see your pattern, Illinois? Other states, if you find that the hits are not coming straight across and they're using the pairs, either left side or right side, and one of the digits around there, pay attention to that, okay? That could be something that works very well in your area. Let's look at September 23rd, midday, okay? The hit was 341, and again, there's a false trip, 272, 727, okay? So if you look here, the hit was 742. Look down here. Now they did the corners again. Okay. 724, 724. You notice a pattern now. Okay. You could have also did 279, 279. Totally up to you. You could have did that. Okay. So again, my thing would be to stay on the left side. Okay. And it looks like they can go top or bottom. So if you were to do this, for instance, 834, 831, 835, 832, totally up to you, okay? But then you got to be careful with the mirrors. Now, if you notice that they just like to use the corners a lot and you just kind of want to just narrow it down and do that, that could be an option for you. Like they did that 831 here, and they did that 724 here, and they used the corners, okay? This one used going left, right up, and that one was left, right down. So again, pay attention if you rather use the corners. Or, like I said, if you want to give yourself more options, you can either work it 723, 720, 724, 721, but then you have to mirror because you don't know exactly where they're going. Because if I would have stayed in the middle thinking they'll stayed here, I would have got that one off. And it's easy to do that, okay? So I'm just kind of showing you how to break that down and how to give yourself options. If you was to keep the left side and use all of the options on top and bottom, that would be about 8 options. So, for instance, 278, 275, 279, 276, 279. Let me write those down so you can get an idea. 724, which was the hit. 721, 720, 723. Or you got your 279, 276, okay, 275, and 278. Okay. So that would be how you would put that together if you happen to see these. Okay, I just wanted to give that example. Some people just have to have those examples, and that's fine. Now, let's say you see a vertical. Illinois, pay attention to this, because this vertical came several times before it actually hit. It was traveling. It was the same numbers, okay, but some of them varied. Okay, but when you go back and check, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So the hit for September 20th evening was 752. Okay, and you see the verticals coming down. The false trips 005, 550. Okay, now again, when I see these, a lot of times I like to use the numbers on the bottom or the top. Some states, the numbers may like to go across. Okay, when you guys have doubles in Illinois, I saw one where you had to mirror the number in front of it. So be careful with those, okay? What else can I tell you about Illinois? Let's look at the hit. 362. Do y'all see it? Comes right down the vertical. Bam. That's it. I like those. Those are a little easier for me. So again, and I saw several of these, but the only one that had the 362 that actually hit, because the other ones had like 862 or 8 something or 3 something, but they didn't have it 362 quite like that. So pay attention, and it was actually traveling through, letting you know it was trying to come through. So pay attention to that, Illinois. Okay, so I hope these tips are very helpful. You guys make sure that you are paying attention to when you see them. You know, some states we have to work it a little differently, don't we? But hey, you have some really good examples here, and I hope they're helpful. And thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next video.